Hello, welcome to your January readings. I'm a little late recording and uploading these because I spent some time doing the yearly videos and traveling for the holidays, but I wanted to get them up for you as soon as I was able to. Also, Mercury stations direct on Sunday the 8th, so mobility, communication, and technological related activities will begin to pick up and run more smoothly from now on. So let's get started with your reading. Hello, Sagittarius. In your 2017 forecast, the card that showed up for the month of January was the Ten of Swords. So I'm actually very interested to see how the weeks will play out for you in this reading. The 4 cards I will draw for you will be for the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th weeks of this month, while the last card will be for the last 3 days of January. Alright, so show me the cards for Sagittarius. Actually, I like shuffling this way. Okay, let's see. Not yet. Okay, here we go. First week, or excuse me, 2nd week, 3rd week, 4th week, and then the last 3 days. Okay, so you went from the 10 of Swords to the 3 of Swords. Okay, honestly, I feel like it's something that you are upset over. I feel like there is some sort of, pettiness, petty grievance here that involves other people. What I'm hearing is like the judgment of other people, and I don't know if I like hearing that for you, but the 3 of Swords is like, okay, you've been hurt in some way. That's really what I'm seeing. I'm going to see how it plays out from each week. What's up with this 10 of Swords and 3 of Swords energy for you, Sages? Okay, so you have the 6 of Wands for the 2nd week, and this to me is all about, this is the Hero card. This is a card about victory and achieving something where you had fought other people around you, maybe competed for something, and you came out the victor. You came out as being on top, okay? There was some sort of victory. There is some sort of victory. And the interesting thing about these 6 of Wands to me, whenever I had seen that card, the traditional image of the card, which this deck has a particular artistic rendition that doesn't have the traditional image on it. There's this guy sitting on top of the horse, and he's won, but he always looks a little bit smug, I feel. And it's like, what I'm getting is like, winning at what cost? Winning at what extent? Now, if that's the people around you, then it's like someone has won the battle, they've won the argument, but they've really lost the war. They lost your trust in some sort of way. That could be vice versa as well, but there's some sort of victory at the expense of other people here. And, whether you are the one who is victorious or whether people are getting one up on you, that's to be determined to your own specific, life. I do see the 10 of Wands. Okay, I am getting that there is some sort of jealousy here with the 10 of Wands. There is a path, a road here, and it's like this winding path, and I'm seeing these people in the bushes. They're bandits. It's like they want to, there's almost like this I guess mentality out there in the world that if you have, then others cannot have, or like there's the haves and the have-nots. And in the sense, it's almost as if like if your victory somehow threatens other people because they're not feeling like there's anything left for them. It's almost like scarce resources in a way. But anyway, the Ten of Wands is like other people really trying to trip you up here. And I see it just, you know, being from all directions. And you may have faced off with someone, and you may have, you know, maybe someone challenged you and you sort of rose to that challenge and proved them wrong in some way. But I see that there's like people that are not in there to necessarily support you. And I'm sort of continuing to see that here in the 4th week with the 7 of Wands. You're like having to fight for what you have earned. You have the 6 of Wands, which is something that you have earned through your blood, sweat, and tears, really. Like, you accomplished it. You gained it. Other people really wanting to take that from you, okay? And, you know, feeling responsible and for the losses of other people, or for, you know, the other feeling. I feel like this is like you're feeling guilty about your success in some way this month. Because the 7 of Wands is like you're here, you're trying to maintain and defend what you've worked hard for, what was rightfully yours, and what you've achieved with the 6 of Wands. And it's like, you know, maybe weighing on you, you know? It's kind of what I'm seeing here. You have another 7. Okay, 7s to me are generally pauses. And this card would be like, take time out to sort of like evaluate your next steps. But in this particular deck, I'm seeing like gambling going on. Like, you know, there's some people that are winners and some people that are losers at this table. That's just how the game is played, you know. And I'm getting that, you know, you're winning. You're here at the top. Maybe there's some people that are feeling like they've lost, or they're comparing themselves to you in some sort of situation. They may, you know, somebody around you may have or may do something that will hurt your feelings because they're feeling like less than. That's one circumstance. I'm also seeing that, you know, your kind of victories are like standing out above the crowd and you're feeling guilty for your success. Don't be ashamed for what you've earned, you know, and also, you know, if other people are making you feel bad, that's really their problem. And another circumstance, or another, I guess, situation would be, don't compare yourself to other people's, you know, victories and other people's successes, because your victories are your own. Not everybody has the same lessons in life. Not everybody has the same purpose. And our timings are off too. So 1 minute you could be victorious and then someone else is not, and vice versa. So we all have our own like timing patterns, and we all have our own path. And I'm just getting the sense of like comparison and feeling bad about that, you know. So that's kind of what I'm picking up on the tarot cards. I want to go ahead and pull a goddess guidance oracle card message for you, Sagittariuses, to see what benevolent energy is around you. What goddess energy is there for you to draw upon this month? Feeling a couple of like hot spots. I'm feeling it right here in the middle. Athena. Wow, cool card. It says inner wisdom. There's an owl there. You know what to do. Trust your inner wisdom and take appropriate action without delay. Athena is also about justice and fairness and balance. She uses her discretion, and she is fair. Okay, so the inner wisdom, her message to you is that she is happy to assist you. However, You'll be most thrilled when you first consult your own inner bank of knowledge. She assures you that the situation is already resolved and that you have access to all the wisdom that the universe supplies. To access this wisdom, you must quiet your mind, surrender all worries and other concerns to the loving and almighty power of the universe. Close your eyes and note the thoughts and feelings that come streaming into your consciousness. If you like, you can ask me to give a signal that you've heard your inner wisdom correctly. But have faith. I assure you that you have heard, and that the guidance brings you and your loved ones very good news indeed. This additional meanings of this card are to stop procrastinating, stop giving away your power to others, trust your gut, don't second guess yourself, you are correct and right, and notice reoccurring ideas and take actions on them. So one thing that I really stood out to me is like not giving your power away to others. Don't compromise your success to make other people feel comfortable. Okay, Sagittarius, this was the message that I was getting for you for the month of January. If you have any additional insights about the cards that I've pulled, feel free to leave them in the comments section below. Your ideas and comments are welcome. So thank you for liking and sharing these videos and for subscribing to this channel.